Alice is inviting her friends to a party to eat cake. However, each friends may not be at the same place, so everyone has to meet up in the same location. First, Alice has n friends, while the ith friend is at position AI. To make everyone be at the same place, Alice have to make multiple group call. Unfortunately, the signal is weak and Alice can only call two other people at a time. Uh, Being a good person, Alice don't want her friends to walk too far. So for each group call containing the ith friend and j friend, Alice will tell both of them to meet at the same integer location between minimum of and maximum of, okay, including inclusive, okay. After that, both of them will move to that location so quickly that Alice cannot make any group call during their movement. Okay, please note that Alice can call their friend again once they reach the location. The party is starting soon, so Alice needs to make the group call fast. Help her to find the minimum number of group calls she needs to make. Location of the friends, okay. Okay. And the first and fourth can meet at 3, 2 and 5 can meet at 3. Okay, got the point. So that's that. Yeah. Maximum count. So let's say add some values and some values concentrated at this position. Let's say I have multiple trees. So obviously I'll choose that. If not, somewhere between. Oh, okay. So that's let me think again. Let's say I have a large amount of trees and I have 4 5 will meet 5 will meet to that. They'll meet somewhere within them. Maximum answer can be n by 2. Okay. What's the value? Only 100. Should I do some brute force? I think I can do some brute force. Position 0, 1. Actually, that doesn't make sense. Some 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, then 3, 3. Let's come to 2. I will paste if it gets whacked. Okay, Alice is preparing a cake for her party. However, she is in a rush. She is in a rush, so the frosting on the cake is uneven. To quickly solve this issue, Alice will put her knife at some integer height and then sweep the frosting from left to right to make a level. Okay, formally let AI be the height of the frosting at ith position. Suppose that Alice puts her knife at some integer height h. If the height of the frosting at position I is greater than h, the extra frosting will be pushed to position I plus 1 x excess frosting off position and will be pushed off the cake completely. Okay, Elise and her friends really loves cake frosting. Since Elise might decide to serve some prefix of the cake instead of the whole cake, help her to find the maximum height the frosting can be while keeping the frosting level for the ith position 1 to n. Okay. um okay, I plus 1. Okay, and the length of the cake, the height of the frosting at position I. Okay. Okay. So I think for example, maximum height of the frosting. Okay, got points. 4 to 3. First position is obvious, it will be fixed. Second position is will gonna be 3. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. So how do I do it optimally? That's the main question. 2 3 4 3 2. Okay. So obviously 2 3 is possible. 4 I don't want to do binary search kind of stuff at this moment. I don't think so. It's a binary search. Test case 2. She's serving the prefix. Yeah. 2 is the minimum range. Let's take another example. 3 3 3 1 1. Left. Okay, it goes left to right. It goes this direction. Okay, 2. I have extra 1. It becomes 2. 2 2 extra 1 extra also 2 2 2. That's the solve. And for that 4 2 3. Okay, 4. I got 2. I have nothing extra, so I'll choose that extra. I have extra 2. Extra 2. I have 2. I have 2 and I have 0 extra, and max was 4. Previous was 4. So there's one option. I can go between 2 and 4. Something 2 and 4. If I reduce it by 1, yeah. Multiply by previous count. 4 2 3. So I got 3 here. I can have 3, so that's not a problem. I can just not I0. I'll start from 1. 3 equal to 0. If I get a equal to 3 plus equal to 3. Else, that's a lesser amount. That's a less amount, so I'll go somewhere between them. Let's have 10 and 2. What's the best option? I have 12. 12 by 2 is 6. Okay, I have some extra. X plus 3 plus 5 equals 2. Also, I can save some extra if that's an odd value. If negative, I'm using that amount of extra bill. Let's say I have 2 extra and I have 10 and 2, so it is gonna give me 14, so 7. So oh, there's another catch. So I'll just negative by no, it is not gonna work. 10. How many I got from 10? I have 7, so obviously I'm using 5. And there is 5 extra, not extra, but yeah, extra. I can say extra, and 2. Yeah, I'll just consider that as extra. Actually not. Let's have 3, 3, 3, 10, 10, 10, then 2. Obviously I'm considering every single one as some fixed value. I can easily do binary search, but it doesn't feel good for probably So for 2, let's consider every single one as 2, so total 4 values. So 2, 2, 2, 2. I have let's decrease 1, 6, and total sum was 22. So 22 by 3 is 7, and that should be my extra. Let's make it. If error of I greater than previous. Let's redo everything. If previous greater than error of I, and then I'll change something. Current equal to, I'll guess that value. Previous equal to error of was it that simple? Okay, something is wrong. 4, 2, 3. Okay. So 6 by 2 is obviously 3, but I got 1. Okay, that was the problem. I'll start from 0. It was an easy question, but it took a lot of time. Isn't there any C or C1? Wrong, this was 2. Wow. Values are up to 1 in 9. Wrong. If air of I is greater, then what will happen? Makes sense. Else actually pre stays same. Yeah, else actually pre stays same. 1 to 189, 2 to 2, yeah. Why will it gonna get warped? It wants the prefix max. Let's have 10. Then I have 15. Then I have 20. Still feels it was gonna give me same answer. 15 change. It was gonna give me 10, 10, 10. Yeah. Like this one, two. Why can it get me wow? Watch. I'm gonna push off. If pre is greater than equal to something, if less, it doesn't change. It doesn't change. Yeah. Actually, there is a possibility where it's gonna get Y actually. It will gonna stay constant actually. This time it will gonna work. Ellie's friends have come to the party. Let's see what will gonna happen. Yeah, that was a mistake. Okay, Ellie's friends have come to the party and now they are lining up to enter the party. There are X table at the party with S seats. Each seat can only hold one person. Each friend has one of those three following personalities. Individual I who have to sit at an empty table. Or introverts, okay, extroverts E who have to sit on a non-empty table, ambivert who can sit any table. Okay, initially every seat is empty. However, because Alice was eating cake, her friends has already formed a line which Alice cannot change their order for each person in the line. Alice has to assign them a table or kick them out of the party. Each person is seated before the next person is assigned a table. Each person is seated before the next. Okay. Wanting to have a list of fun, a lot of fun at the party, Alice needs to sit as many people as she can. She can at the party help find the maximum number of friends she can have at the party. Note this. Okay. So X table S seats. Okay. S table X seats and XS. Okay. Let's see this one. 522 NX. X is the table. Number of seats as number of seats and number of peoples. E I A I E. Okay. A is always a good thing. My question is input, extrovert and introvert. I'm confused about the thing. What's each can only hold. Okay, initially citizen have a risk and it which can change for each is assigned them. Each person is seated before the person. Next person is assigned to have wants to note that once a friend is seated, they are not allowed to move if they are seated according to the person. Okay. Each test contain multiple tests. The first line contains the number represent extrovert. Okay. Is it left to right first? Okay, number of table is 2. Two, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, got the point. Okay. Obviously, the answer is pretty obvious, I guess. Introvert, then just ambivert, extrovert. They can go anywhere. Oh, extrovert has a problem, yeah. They wants to sit somewhere a person has already seated. Okay. Only 3,000. Only 3,000. So there is a possibility it's a DB question. A I E A E A I. Everything can be at least 3,000. Ambivert 1, 2, 3, 4. Ambivert, let's say introvert, extrovert, Hmm. Who's are the problem? Problem are if I let him sit, it will occupy one of the table. I need one variable is number of occupied tables, then number of I also need the counter actually 3000. 3000 into 3000. 3000 cube is what? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 9, 29. It's too much. Excluding I want to make sure 7 of them sits. Ambivert. One option is ignoring it. Another option is yeah, I'm gonna ignore it once. So it will gonna give me those values. I can ignore which one has a problem. It's not definite actually. It's a freaking algo problem, so there is a high probability AI will gonna solve it a lot. So most probably I'm gonna get rating minus. 1000 already solved. Okay. Let's see the C1 actually. Which value is larger? 10 to 5. Okay. Ambivert always a good option. Ambivert is always good. Okay. I have okay. There's total 3 different values. Ambivert, extrovert, introvert. Okay. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, ambivert is 1, 2. Let's rewrite it. Ambivert, introvert, extrovert, ambivert, extrovert, ambivert, introvert. Okay. 0, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4. 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. Then 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay. How many tables I have? I have only 4 tables. So yes, all of them are possible. All of them are possible. Possible. Introvert, extrovert. Extrovert isn't possible. I should have gone reverse, I guess. Let's say I want ABC. Thousand. 1 in 9 still same. Let's say I'm saying I want X amount of introvert and Y amount of extrovert. and check is it possible or not. Introvert, extrovert. One, two, one. Yeah. If I want to take introvert, I'll take it as soon as possible. If I want to take extrovert, I'll take them in the ending. So let's say I want to take 2 introverts, 4. Yeah, 4, 2. I want to take 2 introverts and 2 extroverts. Okay. Let's ignore it first. I got an introvert, so I'll take it. Okay, then I got an introvert. I have selected, so I'll take it. Then I got a ambivert storage. I got a extrovert. Got an extrovert, so I can't take it anymore, so that's not possible. Cross out. Then got an ambivert store, got an ambivert store, got an introvert. Yeah, I can take it. Then for ambivert, if I have that amount of store, I'm gonna take it obviously. Yeah, that should work. Okay, if I got extrovert and I wanna take it, so I'll decrease at least 1 ambivert and take an extrovert. That should work. So yeah, let's also save on it first. I'll rethink C2 later. Okay. If I have E, I can make it a stack. So I'm doing, if I have an I and I have the counter, and have, okay, have X, empty seats, empty position, em equal to X, minus should be em, then that, answer plus plus, and if the size is greater than that, then else I got a E, and have is greater than have is minus minus, otherwise I got a E. If stack is empty and I got a C and size is greater than 1, then C minus minus, and as T dodge, yeah, otherwise. And if I have a size, I'll just take the top and then say plus, and that's that. Intro, yeah. Go C++, yeah. So I'll get my answer. There is a little bit work left. Let's print it first. This. Oh, there's a lot of information left. A, B, have is B, and S. I got 3. How I got 3? I got I, then I got E, then another E. I got all of equal to 2, equal to 0, b equal to 2, and that's 5. So this question feels harder than expected. 6,000, that's really bad. Wow, they were solving 4 questions. It shouldn't have. I'll let 2 introverts. Okay, so if I take this and this one, obviously I have to have at least 2 sets empty. I have 4 at the beginning, so I have 2 sets to do anything with them. Okay, 2 sets to do anything with them, and 2 are empty. So that that yeah, it feels nice. Let's make table and number. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm gonna take fixed amount of, let's make it as this. Okay. So I'll have some counters. There's a 4. I want to take 2 integers. So 2 are reserved at the moment. Okay, if I got a MB bar, I'll take it. So I'll have size minus 1 into that amount of extra space. Yeah. Let's make it global. Yeah. Actually, it's not that. If got it. 3, 17, and it got 6 somehow. Slash search. For 0 I got 6. For 1 I got again 6. Okay, I'm ignoring all the eyes. Have vehicle or eye. Eyes fully in react for 1. One, 2, forces. 1, 2. I have extra troops, so take. Oh yeah, makes sense. Such a sad thing. Took me a lot of time. Also haven't passed it. Yeah, it will not be accepted. So C2. C2 is 10 to a 5. So obviously I'll get theory. This n-square solution will not work. So how will I optimize it? Can it go through a binary search? Is it true? Is it true or not? Oh yeah, 6765. Forgot about that. Printing every single game. I didn't want that. I think there is a clear separation, but not sure whether it's gonna be same or not. I think there is a clear separation. Let's try with a binary search. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It's not that simple. Let's see this then. 3,000 still gonna get negative. 34 minutes left. Okay. What is the optimal introvert number? Should we? Let's say I'm asking the extrovert number. Let's say extrovert, I'm taking X amount of extroverts. No. Answer isn't fixed. Yeah. 10 to the 5. 2e5. 2e5. 2e5 is a large number. some prefix suffix tricks will gonna work, I guess. Okay. Taking this introvert means taking two introverts. So one ambivert, extrovert, ambivert, have four. I'll need that two. Options are one. don't think I can solve it. 5,000 solve. 2,000 solve C2. Nice. Maximum number of people. Let's give a try actually. Most probably we're gonna get a wow, but who knows? Let's give it a try. So I got a point where I got the best answer. Answer is less. Yeah. So I'll go to the fast position. If answer is small, this position is good. Mx equal to 0. Weirdly, most probably I'm gonna get 1. There's almost 100% chance. Let's see what happens. Bro. I think it's my lucky, dude. I'm super lucky. Yeah, I got super lucky. Wrong answer. I got super lucky. That's why. Let's give it a try again. Wrong and discuss 17. Should I do stress testing? I don't think so. Should I can because no. If let's give it a try again. I'm doing some other mistake. Please. Just 17. let's do some weird stuff. Let's give it a try. I'm just trying to cheat through the disk because it said there will be no hacking. Don't give me theory. Yeah, I did that. I did that. So okay, now we have 13 minutes left. 2000. Let's see the okay to D. That's nice. Elisa's finished a magical tried. I don't want to read it. I'm extremely happy with C2 and just by reading this stuff. Elisa's finished a magical third quick with n magical layers where each layer is smaller than all layers below. Smallest, the nth layer is the largest. Okay, now she needs it to help to transform it from her kitchen to the party side. Since moving the whole cake at once is impossible, she also prepared a warehouse for each you to each to transport process. Since the cake is magical, the ith layer of the cake is movable if and only if there exists exactly 8 AI layers of cake above it. In each move, you can choose exactly one movable layer of cake from any location and move it on top of the third cake in any order. I just don't want to read it. because I know I'll not able to solve it in only 10 minutes. So let's end it here.